Sea of Champions, welcome Sports Radio Brila FM right here. It is your dial of magic, and yes, when you hear this sound, you know something is about to happen. It's of course Algeria taking on Nigeria. It's friendly, of course, and bringing you all the action right here on Sports Radio Brila FM. Yes, welcome back. Starting lineup is out already. That's the Nigerian team to face the Algerian. Yes, Vicky Volcano is with me this evening. Good evening to you, Vicky.
Yeah, Breezy, good evening. Good evening. Let's see what the game will be offering. We're ready for it.
All right, and of course, Vicky will be giving us the starting lineup for the game this evening. Over to you, Vicky.
For the Algerian side, Mustafa Regwa is the man in goal. Zegba, I beg your pardon, is the man in goal. Yusuf Atal is in defense alongside Remy Bessebaini. And Asa Amandi is also there, and Ahmed Touba. Yes, these are the four guys in defense. Ismail bin Nasir alongside Ramiz Zerouki. Yes, and then Adem Zorange. Yes, they are the Zogane, I beg your pardon. Yes, they are the three guys in the middle. And Captain Riyad Mahrez alongside Yusuf Beliali and Islam Slimani are the three guys in the attack for the Algerians. Okay, let's quickly take a look at that of Nigeria. Yes, at this point in time, the Super Eagles of Nigeria has Francis Uzoho, who's back in goal. Olaino Zedu Sanusi. And yes, you have Calvin Bassi as well as, I beg your pardon, yes, Calvin Bassi in defense, and Kevin Akpoguma as well is in the defense. The midfield has Demola Lukman alongside Frank Onyeka and Alex Iwobi, and the attack has Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Terem Murphy. So yes, these are the guys, of course, in this game. Looks a 4-4-2. But let's get started. On the bench, Adebayo is on the bench for Nigeria, and Ozonwafo is on the bench. Ejuke makes the bench as well as Cyril Dessas, and Godwin, Ebube Duru, Taiwa Woniye. Yes, Onyedika, Ralph Onyedika is there. Chidozie Awaziem is also on the bench, and you have Kenneth Omero on the bench as well.
Those are the men to do battle for the Super Eagles of Nigeria this evening. Elsewhere, games are also going on. We have the UEFA Nations League happening right now. Portugal is playing versus Spain. And yes, that game is already started, and it's already 12 minutes into that game. There's also Switzerland and the Czech Republic. Albania taking on Iceland, Ireland, Armenia, Norway, Serbia, and Sweden, Slovenia, also Ukraine and Scotland. Well, at least the biggest one for this evening that we know is Portugal versus Spain. There's no how you see that fixture and not, of course, consider it. In case you didn't get that, let's quickly give you guys the starting lineup of this Portuguese side by Fernando Santos. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation. Diogo Costa in the goalpost. A back four of Nuno Mendes, Danilo Pereira, Ruben Diaz, and João Cancelo. In the midfield, it is William Carvalho, paired up with Ruben Neves. Up front, Cristiano Ronaldo, the skipper of this side. Leading an attack, we get Diogo Jota, Bruno Fernandes, and Bernardo Silva. And then on the bench right there, it's Rui Patricio, Osesa, Mario Rui, Thiago Jalo, Diogo Dalo, Matheus Nunes, Vitinha, João Mario, Rafael Leao, João Paina, and João Felix, as well as Ricardo Horta. And then for this Spanish side, Luis Enrique, the manager, with a 4-3-3 standard formation. You'd always see Luis Enrique go with this formation a lot of times, just as Pep Guardiola does. But yes, Unai Simeon, the man on the goalpost, a back four of Daniel Carvajal, Hugo Guillamon, Pau Torres, Jose Luis Guaya, and then Gaia, I beg your pardon. In the middle, Carlos Sola, Rodri, and Koke, the captain of this side. Also, there's Ferran Torres, Alvaro Morata, and Pablo Sarabia. Before I give you guys the bench, yes, Brazil also taking on Tunisia. It's also a friendly, and Brazil have a penalty in that game. BQ.
Yeah, the penalty is not actually the main thing. The penalty is just what has extended it to 3-1 as far as this game is concerned, inside the first 28 minutes. Well, for those who said that the Ghanaian team were not exactly fantastic because they considered 3 against Brazil inside the first 40 minutes, this is 3 goals being considered by Tunisia already inside 28 minutes, and it could get worse. But yes, Brazil, 3-0 they lead as far as that game is concerned, and yes, it's just a delight, and who knows, with the way they are going, well, let's see how it goes. One cannot exactly say that as far as the conversation for the World Cup is concerned, that you will not put Brazil there. But yes, Neymar at his best again, and just
Goalkeeper was so confused.
Who would not fall for that? Trust
As
me.
in, you
it will
can't,
take-
go one corner finish. Well, that's one of the oldest tricks in the book.
See the way the coach is celebrating as if it is a
As
World
if na
Cup
no
final.
minor.
Now wow. It must mean a lot to them. Must mean a lot to them. They tend to take this game really serious, and I won't blame them. This is how you instill competition and competitiveness in a team. Richarlison, this is like his third goal in 2 matches now. Gabriel Jesus will be thinking, okay, do I have a place in this team? And he knows he needs to work hard to get in there.
All right, I was given the bench for this Spanish side of Luis Enrique. Roberto Sanchez, David Raya, Diego Llorente, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Gavi, Jeremy Pino, Marcos Llorente, Pedri, Marco Asensio, Borja Iglesias, and Nico Williams. Those are, Nico Williams' brother plays for Ghana. But yes, anyway, guys, now waiting just day for grand with that. So it is 0-0 still in that game. 0-0 actually across all the games that happen for the Nations League, apart from Greece and Northern Ireland. The Greece have taken a lead over the Northern Irelanders, and it is 1-0. But let's also take you back to the Super Eagles of Nigerian game, and that game is already about to be kickoff already. The players are already up on the pitch, and of course we're going to give all of the action coming from that side. Yes, as you know, Coach Jose Pizarro trying to build his team heading into this particular upcoming World Cup, and all the excitement, of course, is there to see if or not it could happen. Yes. Aspect of withdrawals done engulf also the West Africans as they plan for this friendly. I know say Nigeria don't suffer plenty injury coming into this particular game. And the guys that were not there, and then 2 being dragged off the camp there. But admittedly, there's no jeopardy owing to the uncompetitive nature of this encounter for Oran. Nor is it a preparatory game for the imminent World Cup finals, because both sides have actually failed to make it to Qatar. Bitter as it may, though, Jose Pizarro would have wanted to go into this week's feature with different circumstances, because of course the AFCON is just, if you can look at it like 8 months, but forget 8-9 months, I don't know, but anytime soon it could happen. So yes, Nigeria, Algeria. It is first half. It's about to be kicked off, and Nigeria, of course, just as the media officer of that team told us before, has actually donned the latest jersey that we were supposed to take to the World Cup. So Vicky has given his. Why are you doing?
What is supposed to take to?
Yeah, because as they give everybody new jersey, this is not supposed to be our World Cup jersey.
No, not serious.
Unfortunately,
they qualify for World Cup before they get jersey.
So you want to us now because okay, but Vicky has told me this jersey he doesn't like it. There's too much going on with the jersey.
But let's not create narrative around it now. If you don't qualify for World Cup, no need to wear new jersey. Just lock up.
God,
just lock up.
Vicky, say no need to wear new jersey.
What do you want to do for us?
But even a club side, whether they
you know how much they would have made already if they had qualified.
Yes.
So all of these things plug holes inside the money we're supposed to come. But unfortunately, it is what it is. I will not dwell on that. But may they know they put all these things for our face as if say it matter. No matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay, that's what Vicky says. Personally, the green jersey, I don't hate it. I think it's okay. White jersey,
I don't hate it, but
the white
I'm not a
jersey
fan.
Banging. White jersey is definitely banging. And the game is underway, Vicky. Game is underway.
Yes, kicked off already. Let's see what happens. We're here now.
All right. Like we get to hear from our expectation from this game. I don't hear the starting lineup. Or in case you don't hear, Vicky go just quickly give them again. To those of you who don't catch them, just quickly give the starting lineup once more. So yes, you guys can call in 090 40,889, 090 41,889, 090 40,889. Let's go. Vicky, yeah, we have updates.
Yes, Northern Ireland against Greece. It is 1-1 at the moment, and Kosovo against Cyprus still go. Let's spot Ireland have taken the lead against Armenia. 1-0 it is. And yes, goal, of course, coming from John Egan, who's put his side ahead in this game. Portugal, Spain goalless. Switzerland, Czech Republic goalless as well. So yes, the latest are coming in. And let's go to Algeria. Mustafa Zegba is the man in goal. Yes, Zegba. Yes, Zegba is the man in goal. Yusuf Etal is there. So is Remy Bensabaini, as well as Aissa Mandi and Ahmed Touba. Yes, the 4 guys in defense. The 3-man midfield of Ismail Ben Nasir, as well as Ramiz Zakouri and Edem Zogane. Yes, the 3 guys in the middle. Riyad Mahrez, captain of the side, alongside Yusuf Beliali and Islam Slimani are the 2 guys leading the attack for yes, the Algerian side. And in this game, yes, they're up against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And you know that as far as this game is concerned, yes, Nigeria's got the guys out as well. Yes, let's let you know that Super Eagles side has Francis Uzoho in goal for Nigeria. And a defense line of Olaino, Zaidu Sanusi, Calvin Bassi, as well as Kevin Akpoguma. The midfield has Alex Iwobi, Aruna Lukman, Moses Simon, Frank Onyeka, as well as, of course, in the attack you have Kelechi Iheanacho, who leads the attack with Terem Murphy. And, Moses Simon, Alex Iwobi, Demola Lukman, as well as Frank Onyeka. Yes, the four guys in the middle, the 4-4-2. It looks like for Nigeria. And Kelechi Iheanacho leads the attack with Terem Murphy in this game. On the bench, Adebayo, the goalkeeper, is there. Also, Nwafor is there. So is Chidera Ejuke. Cyril Desas. Godwin is also on the bench. Ebube Duru is there. Taiwa Woniyi. Ralph Onyedika. As well as, Chidozie Awaziem and Kenneth Omeru. Yes, the guys in this game.
All righty, 09040,889, 09041,889. Let's get to hear from you guys. Who there?
Hello.
Yeah, so welcome.
Good evening, my sister. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Uncle Victor, how are you now?
It's fine.
You don't know me.
No, he there, you.
Nothing to him.
I wonder, Vicky, I saw your call now.
I did. Good evening.
I told you, they grand full. Additional they can speak.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Good one for Nigeria. I wish Nigeria all the best. My only complaint about this friendly match. I know it's a friendly match. Don't you have other goalkeeper apart from Francis Uzo? They should use them.
How about two other goalkeepers in camp now? There's Maduka Okoye, he's back.
And why they not give them an opportunity? We have thought what Uzo can do. Everybody know what he can do. He has already allowed Nigeria to go to World Cup. We know that. So they should try someone else. They should try somebody else. It's not only him now. I love this nation, but they should try and use somebody else. Let's see if you have other person. This guy get power. This guy so he get power. I go deal with her. Deal with him. I continue with person. He get power. Anytime he come, they'll just put on the field of play. They should try someone else. That's my contribution. Good evening.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for your contribution right there. When I hear the starting lineup and the game is on, it is now 5 minutes gone. It is 0-0. Algeria 0, Nigeria 0. Let's hear from you. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome.
My name is Ali from Banana Island.
Okay, you're welcome.
It's like Nigeria is winning today.
It's like?
But
You're not sure? Which one is like?
But I prefer Maduka Okoye.
Preferred marital waiting.
Maduka Okoye.
Okoye. Yeah.
So you're hearing marital things.
Angels of the Lord is speaking.
Tell us, these bells being told, coded.
So I'm scared of this goalkeeper.
You said?
I'm scared of this goalkeeper.
You're scared of Francis.
Don't worry.
Not be the same Maduka where una dey bash the other time. Saying a fine boy goalkeeper. This, that.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all.
Don't worry. Let's see what the game brings,
Yeah, but I wish them all the best.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. Hello, who there? Good evening.
Good evening, Breezy.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, BQ.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
Yes. This is our lineup. Why they no play? Why are they no start now? Maybe they give another goalkeeper a chance now. This is not friendly for crying out loud. We don't see what we do. We don't see what Maduka do. When they won't come use the guy with they invite. They will just invite them for friendlies. They will not play them.
Just don't worry now.
The game has only just begun. Anything can still happen.
Just wait now, yeah? They can make wholesale changes in the second 45. Just wait.
Okay. More they see. I wish them all the best. Anyway.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you too. Thank you for calling in. Much appreciated. Hello. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, Breezy, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, VQ.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, welcome, my brother. Please, I want to know. Ndidi and the other guys, is there injury that made them to?
Yes. Ndidi and Troost, William Troost Ekong are out of the camp due to injuries.
Okay. But which other defensive midfielder we have at the bench apart from the London guy? Which other defensive midfielder we have there?
Ralph Onyedika.
Onyedika, okay. But so I'm looking at that.
Ralph Onyedika, he plays for Club Brugge. He's just moved there from FC Midtjylland.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I look at Lukman and Iwobi. They're not defensively minded. You should know that very well.
Lukman is on the flanks. He cannot be playing the DM job.
You understand?
Okay, from the flanks. Okay. No problem. Let's see what they will come up with. I think. The strategy is like 4-3-3, but it look a little shapely. It's like 4-4-2. I don't know, but let's see what they will come up with and how serious they will take.
And we have an update from the games. BQ the Volcano. Woo! Let's hear it. Let's hear it, BQ.
Yes, it's a goal for Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria ahead already as far as this fixture is concerned. A good one, of course. Good cross whipped in by. The Nigerian side, talking about Zaidu Sanusi, and it was taking first a block, but Terry Murphy was the first to react to that one, and he's put it in the back of the net for Nigeria. Jersey number 11, Terry Murphy, Nigeria lead 1-0 against Algeria right there. Of course, that's the latest coming in. Meanwhile, Brazil have also scored a 4th goal in their game as well.
Yes, Nigeria 1, Algeria 0. Zaidu Sanusi.
Terem Murphy,
I beg your pardon. Terem Igobo Murphy. 1-0 to Nigeria. And of course, they want to wipe away the tears from our eyes to tell us sorry for the mesmerizing behavior they gave us against Ghana. I mean, Vicky, not be so. Like, Vicky's like, nothing can convince me.
Please, you are something this night, too. I don't know what it is. So I'm just trying to take it easy so that I don't encourage you to go and take more of it or to reduce the ones you take it. But it's okay. It is something we can work with.
Okay. but yes, Vicky also let us know that. No more. This is not a shop for.
No. They collect too. Like I saw the criticism on the Ghanaian team. I felt it was unfair. But Tunisia don't come today now. See them 4-1 inside first half. Ha.
And Neymar dos Santos Jr. is down. Hey, they're not going down.
Red card. There's a red card already.
Wow.
Yes, there's a red card already. A Tunisian player has been sent off. He probably did it on purpose. Neymar's actually been riling that particular guy, Brown, and he picked a yellow earlier on.
Oh, okay.
Neymar picked a yellow earlier on, and the guy had the ball. I'm not sure Neymar actually kicked him because that should have been Neymar kicking his ankle, but he held his shin and was rolling on the ground. Neymar got a yellow card. Now Neymar got the ball past him and he stretched out his leg to, I think he got him in the knee area. And we know say Neymar, when it comes to things like this,
he would exaggerate.
Any small touch like this, you wonder how he gets tattoos. If his threshold for pain is this. You wonder how he gets tattoos.
You could not know they would desensitize that area.
So that's it. And it's okay. The Tunisians are 1 man down and you're 4 goals to 1 down against Brazil.
It's a whitewash.
Brazil will turn the screws. Like, it can end up 8-0, 8-1 today.
I'm telling you, and this is just first half.
Brazil.
This is just first half. Neymar don't stand up. First maybe like say they die just.
As if they shoot gun for that leg.
Anyway, let's get back to the phone line. 09040,889, 09041,889. Terem Murphy giving Nigeria already a lead in this game. Hello, who did there? Okay, please call back. Thank you very much. 09040,889. 09041,889. It's your champions dial. This is a friendly. It is Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. Hello.
Busy.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
We came, my guy.
Good evening.
Holy Coco.
About the dream.
Welcome. Good evening.
How are they?
We are beautiful.
Fine. 4-1. When they be 11-11. And now they don't be 10. It's all right.
You don't read.
No problem.
You don't read.
It all see Vicky, that thing where you that one, it all red. It all red. We go see how this thing go end. Make people waiting in charge of Guinness Book of World Record carry pen and paper down. Because we go smash world record today.
Oh yeah.
Vicky,
yeah.
Vicky, I want to ask one question.
Oh yeah.
What if Brazil beat Ghana that time where you say you did? I don't know their result.
Now 3-0 yen though. Just 3-0.
Okay, and we can't say that one big result.
See
Now we are seeing another thing. Una too much. Breezy, you too much. You too much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All righty. Still taking your calls, of course. All right, we have an update, Vicky.
No, just thoughts on the game so far.
Okay.
Pretty much impressed with the way the guys have gone about it. Still early days yet, but the intensity with which they press, it looks impressive. The movements, wanting to get the ball as quickly as possible, not wanting to be second in possession. It's pretty impressive from what the Nigerians are pretty much giving so far in this game, and it's impressive to see. The Algerians have been pretty technical in the way they hold the ball and then getting into those areas where they can cause problems, but the last one was chipping it over the Nigerian backline, and the Nigerian defense held theirs really well, and the goalkeeper came out, Francis Uzoho, to claim it in the box, and it didn't cause any problems for Nigeria at all. But yes, impressive stuff by the Nigerian guys so far, and I like the fact that they are hustling for the ball. You are not leaving anything to the defenders who pick it. No, you lose the ball, you go for it, and at least give the defenders an opportunity to know where to block from if you have started defending from the front. And it's good to see that we want to play this way. Sustaining it for 90 minutes will be a different thing entirely, but at least there is the intention that we're not waiting for teams to come at us now. We want to get the ball as quickly as possible because we want to use the ball and we want to cause problems, and we've been able to score a goal in this game. So let's see what we're able to do with it. I think maybe when we begin to hold the ball, we'll know for certain if there's another plan, because it shows now that we want to defend on the front foot. But I don't know what we will do when we begin to hold a lot of the possession. The Algerians are pretty much bossing the possession as far as this game is concerned. But maybe when we have possession, we would see the intention of what the coach might have passed to the players in terms of the instruction. And we'll begin to see if there's something we're trying to do, if we're trying to go possession-based, or we're trying to just press all the way and make sure, we soak the pressure and probably hit them in counter-attacking situations. But pretty much early as far as this one is concerned, just some 14 minutes in, even though we lead 1-0. But a good game so far. I like the intensity with which they've started.
All right, then from Vicky, maybe we even look the stats. What are the stats they talk based on ball possession, based on who they kick ball pass, who they defend more? Anyway, the most important stats we say Nigeria they beat Algeria. So let's get the stats.
Stats 62% for the Algerians, 38% for Nigeria in terms of ball possession. No problems about that at all. But they've not had any goal on target, none off target, and no attempts at all. Nigeria have had 2 goal attempts and 2 were on target, and a save, a blocked one by a defender, and then the second one, of course, we got a goal from it. No shots off target by both sides, of course, and they've had 4 free kicks, we've had 3, and for corner kicks, they've had 2, we've had 1. For throw-ins, they've had 4, we've had only 1. Goalkeeper saves, 1 for them, and none for Nigeria at all. Attacks, 19 for them, 13 for us. Dangerous attacks, they've had 8, and they've not created any big chance, but dangerous attacks, 9 now, and we now have 4. But they've just had yet another corner. So, of course, let's see how it goes as far as this one is concerned. But they're pretty much getting in the zones, and let's see how our guys respond to it. But it's good to see that the intensity with which we've started is impressive, to say that there's something we could do when we have the ball. And let's see. I know our strength over the years is not whether we keep possession, especially with the team we've seen in the last 5 years. Possession may not exactly be our strongest point, but that's also because, of course, the coaches that have come have not exactly based our football on possession. But pretty much so that we'll see how the guys react in situations where they need to hold on to possession. And let's see what that could mean for us.
Okay. 09040,889, 09041,889. Let's hear from you guys. Hello.
Yes, my name is John. I'm calling from Aja. Nigeria will win 5-2.
Okay. Nigeria will win 5-2. We'll always hand the throw the ball inside the net, Abi.
No, some goals will be 3-pointer.
I like their performance. They are playing well. I celebrate them well.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your vote of confidence.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Hello. Good evening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome.
What are we expecting tonight?
Now they ask you so, Nana, you go tell me, what are you expecting?
Vicky Vocado.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
I hope Nigeria is up now.
Nigeria is playing 1-0. We are leading.
How is the play so far? We are not watching now. We are watching Brila now. We are not watching
We just gave you an analysis of the game.
Talked about
Did you just tune in?
I hope everything is good. Perfect, man.
Well, not perfect, but it's not bad.
Congratulations. We are going to win by 3-0.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You are well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Please, what is called Spain and Portugal?
We'll take that. Just be patient with us. Just be patient with us. It is still goalless. 35 minutes, it is goalless.
Hey, wow. Okay, thank you. You are well done.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
In the meantime, let's let you know that Switzerland lead against the Czech Republic 2-0 inside the first 45. It is 35 minutes in that game, and Switzerland lead 2-0 against the Czech Republic. It means that if it ends this way, Portugal will be number 1, Switzerland will be number 2, and Spain will be number 3, even though they share same points as Switzerland, but Switzerland won away to Spain, and the Czech Republic, of course, will be bottom of the group. Yes, Albania have now taken the lead against Iceland, 1-0. It is in that game right now. Ireland still lead 1-0, and Sweden are trading at home to Slovenia, 1-0. Ukraine, Scotland still goalless. Norway against Serbia still goalless in that game. Let's go elsewhere. Egypt lead 2-0 against Liberia. Yes, they've just scored the second. And Hungary under 21 against Lithuania under 21. Hungary lead 1-0. Ivory Coast lead Guinea by 3-1 in another fixture. Yes, involving African countries. Yes, Sangare. Yes, Ibrahima Sangare, Seydou Doumbia, as well as Seko Fofana. Yes, are the guys who have scored. Suleiman Doumbia, I beg your pardon, not Seydou. And yes, of course, is what we're talking about. But Nigeria really came close to conceding a while ago. Yes, it came really, really close to conceding. And the defenders had to do their job. Yes, it was hard for them, but yes, it ended up in a goal kick. Now, there's something new we're seeing about this side. We are trying to build play from the back. We're trying to build play from the back. It is not going to be perfect. Trust me, it is not going to be perfect. We're going to make a lot of mistakes, especially from the point of view of the goalkeepers first. But I think if we're able to get it right, it will be an option, a tactical option, and an improvement of some sort in terms of what we're able to do. The left flank, where the captain of the side is playing from, Moses Simon and Zaidu Sanusi, doesn't have a lot in front of them in terms of what is blocking them. We've had most of our attacks from that place. So it therefore means that maybe we should look at the midfielders moving high up a bit. Iwobi drops deep to take the ball, and then he tries to initiate the moves. It is a good one. But maybe you need somebody also who can be a bit creative, that can support the attacks and the progression of the ball from Iwobi, and can help the strikers create better chances, or help the wingers to come into the box or move in from the flanks and, you know, spread the passes as wide as possible so we can create problems. And I think the fact that we do not have such a person, Kelechi Iheanacho, should play in this position to be the guy who supplies, so that Murphy, who for me looks quicker of the two of them, should be the man who stays in the box or stay in the last line with defenders and see what he could possibly do for the Nigerian side. But pretty much good play so far. The Algerians have not particularly pressed, which was why when that video clip was also all over the place and people were saying, oh, Maduka made a mistake, I said it depends on what the coach is trying to achieve. I saw that video clip and there were like 3 players trying to press Maduka and there was no Nigerian player in sight. Do you understand? At that point where they've initiated the pass, you have only one option, probably to balloon it. But maybe the instruction from the coaches will not be to balloon it, except you want to play safe. And in a friendly, why do you need to balloon it when it's not, when 3 points are not at stake? Okay? You need to do it and get it right. And if whether you do it 100 times in training, the intensity is not the same thing when it gets to match day, because your opponents are playing against you, not your fellow country guys playing against you and taking a few things for granted. So as far as that one is concerned, yes, he made a mistake in that game, but I don't think that should define everything he brings in. Okay, but we saw a situation here also where Uzoho was also trying to contribute to the build-up play, and he's not the guy to use his foot. He gave it to a guy who was free. And this time around, maybe they've gone back to the clip or they've done their homework and they've looked at everything. There were players available to him as options where he could pass the ball. And we're able to get out of that tight space that the guys were trying to pin us into and hoping that, they win the ball back or they force us to make mistakes and then they gain the ball and try to press us or probably get something out of it. So, yes, it is a process and it is an aspect of the man's game we're seeing now. That is Pesero. There's so much more to come and these things will just unfold before our very eyes and then we'll see if, the options that he's giving to us are things that can be available to us, because the advantage of building also is that if your opponents are adventurous enough to get into your final third and they want to win the ball with as many men as possible, once you get past the first line of press, you have enough guys to create overloads and cause them problems in your transition. And that, of course, is not something that will come to the players naturally. Yes, you might be a footballer, but it has to be a coach's idea for all of you to train these things and master it before you exhibit it on match day.
All right. Thank you very much, VQ. We'll continue, of course, to break down this game for now. But yes, it is now 24 minutes gone inside the game. Nigeria is still leading, and the Algerians are taking a corner kick to see if they can get anything out of that one. We continue to take you up to speed. Call in 090 40,000 889, 090 41,000 889. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. We are live. You can leave a comment on Facebook, Sports Radio Brila FM, on Instagram and Twitter at Brila FM 889. Hello, good evening.
Brazy.
Yes, so good evening.
Now, Wilson.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah, Remain one goal from Alex Iwobi. 2 goals to 0.
How important is it to even win this game? Is it about winning it really or playing well? Considering it's just a friendly. Vicky, I mean, it's not about it remain one goal and make 2 goals.
Comment at all. Like,
I don't think it's even about that.
No comment for me at all. What I look out for is not the same thing as the rest of us. But I will not. What I look out for is not the standard for anyone else's judgment. So yes, if they want us to win by 10 goals, it is their expectation, and I will not stand in the way of that.
Okay. Oh yeah, who there? Good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, Madam Lizzie.
Oga, you're welcome.
My name is Shegun.
Welcome, Shegun.
Talking about the Nigeria match.
Yeah.
Nigeria will win 2 goals to nothing. We will be to score the second goal.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
Breezy, let's go to the UEFA Nations League. Sweden have now drawn level. It is 1-1 against Slovenia. Emil Forsberg is the man who takes the shot and beats the goalkeeper after Benjamin Sesko had put his side ahead. It is 1-1 on the night. All right, 1-1. VQ says elsewhere, of course, Nigeria beating Algeria 1-0. It's a friendly right here this evening. And, of course, Coach Jose Pizarro still building this team. Let's see what he has for us. Who there? Hello.
Tijani is alright.
You're welcome, Ganu.
Tijani, not Jani.
Tijani, welcome.
Tijani.
Okay, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Please, I had one name. Is it Haruna or Lukman? Or which one is Haruna or Lukman?
Haruna Lukman.
Ademola Lukman, you mean?
Ademola Lukman.
Okay, Demola Lukman.
Yes, he starts.
Yeah, Ademola Lukman.
Okay.
The one who used to be at Everton and Leicester City.
Nigeria is going to win.
Okay.
2 goals to 1. We are going to win 2 goals to 1.
Okay. Thank you very much,
thank you.
Tijani.
Yeah. Well done.
All right, thank you. Breezy, there's been a goal. And yes, it is Serbia who have taken the lead against Norway. 1-0 it is in that game. Dusan Vlahovic is the man who's put Serbia in front.
Okay. 090 40,000 889, 090 41,000 889. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you. Dominic, you're welcome.
Nigeria, that's what they're going to do. They're going to win friendly, they're going to lose a Europe Nation Cup or World Cup qualifier. That's what they do. Friendly, there is no impact in friendly. I don't even see any achievement for inside a friendly. to qualify to World Cup now, that one cause another thing. So friendly, they want to beat Algeria. Ordinary Ghana, they don't beat. In fact, I wonder. Anything what they like they do for this friendly. I'm not even interested about the friendly. I just want to talk down. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, still taking your calls and reactions. Don't forget to follow us on top Facebook. You can leave a comment. We are live on Facebook, Sports Radio Brila FM. Go to Instagram and Twitter also. We're also live right there. Brila FM 889. Nigeria 1, Algeria 0. Hello, good evening.
Vicky Volcano.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir, good evening.
Don't call Nigeria Ghanaian and ordinary Ghanaian. If you follow Nigeria football, we really right from time. Ghana is our problem. So it's never a walk-away game. It's a football. Anything can happen in football. So
all right. My brother, don't pass. We get updates.
Okay, it's a second goal for Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria scored a second. But it looks offside.
Yes.
Yes, Demola Lookman had the ball in the back of the net and was celebrating already. But the referee says, the linesman says offside. And that, of course, is what it is. A good pass, of course, from Kelechi Iheanacho. The goalkeeper spilled it and Terry Murphy tapped it onto the path of Demola Lookman, who scored that goal. How's that offside?
I think maybe from another angle.
If which angle?
No, I'm just wondering because if not this angle where we see so not be offside.
I made a check him. The goalkeeper parried the ball. Goalkeeper.
They're not check him.
They're not go check it.
Because they're not friendly now.
Africa VR, they work.
Vicky.
They work.
Hey, shots fired. Vicky say Africa VR. No, Bros, you did here.
Let's
see this Bros, he did the line. Hello? No press Bros.
Now, Czech Republic have pulled one back against Switzerland. It's 2-1 now. And Patrick Schick is the man who scored that goal. Elsewhere, Kosovo have doubled their lead against Cyprus, 2-0. It is right now. Yes, Musia as well as Rudani, yes, are the two guys who have netted so far in this game. Greece, Northern Ireland, it is 1-1 in that fixture. In other games taking part across African countries, of course, have been involved. The Ivory Coast to lead 3-1, 70 minutes against Guinea. And Ghana lead 1-0 against Nicaragua. Yes, Nicaragua in that game. Let's go to the game between... Egypt to lead Liberia 2-0. And the game between Algeria and Nigeria, of course, Nigeria lead in that game. Tunisia trail against Brazil, 4-1. And, of course, the latest are coming in as far as these games are concerned. Mauritania against Congo, it is goalless inside 33 minutes.
All righty. And, yes, let's get to the calls now. Hello, who did ya? Hello? Ooh. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Nigeria wins 2-1.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's my contribution.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. All right, we continue to bring on the updates from the game. Algeria 0, Nigeria 1. Elsewhere for the Nations League, it is halftime. Portugal 0, Spain 0, Switzerland 2, Czech Republic 1. Also, of course, Albania and Iceland. It is almost halftime. 1-0 Albania lead. Halftime Ireland 1, Armenia 0. Halftime Norway 0, Serbia 1. Halftime Sweden 1, Slovenia 1. Halftime Ukraine 0, Scotland 0. Halftime Greece 1, Northern Ireland 1. Halftime Kosovo 2, Cyprus 0. And then, of course, we have the World Friendlies going on as well. It is Egypt 2, Liberia 0, 70 minutes. Elsewhere, Ivory Coast 3, Guinea 1. And, Nigeria is leading Algeria. We'll go on a quick break. When we return, we'll continue the coverage of the Super Eagles friendly game right here against Algeria. Stay tuned. It's a Frequency of Champions.
Area. Committed to taking you closer to the action.
This is
Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
Hey girl,
You know what's cool?
What?
Consistency.
Huh?
Yeah, look at your Heineken. Every bottle of Heineken made in over 190 countries is made with 100% natural ingredients by expert brewers to deliver that refreshing first sip of Heineken.
Pretty cool. But did you just drink my beer?
Waiter, 2 Heinekens, please.
Heineken, specially brewed for that refreshing first sip. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
Football don't start again, oh! To the score goal too, don't start! Play, argument, plus the quarter then we follow, don't start too! Grip body them, just calculation like, what they win, we tell the score, plus plenty excitement, all of them don't start again, oh! So therefore, BetKing the summer you will get boosted odds and correct cash outs to celebrate your win, plus accumulate bonus for all your selection them. What do they wait for now? Make you go do your betting for betking.com so that you can begin battle your football Saturday again.
That feeling? That's BetKing.
The FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 is here. Excitement is in the air. You've been waiting for this, and now it's time to experience it. You could win a trip to the FIFA World Cup plus other amazing prizes when you spend a minimum of 50,000 naira monthly or $1,000 with your Visa card in at least 5 transactions. Get ready. Football lives here wherever you are. T&Cs apply. Visit visa.com.ng for more. Visa, official sponsor of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022.
Budweiser FIFA World Cup promotion is yours to take. Win a trip to see 2 World Cup matches live in Qatar plus other exciting prizes this World Cup season. Buy a FIFA World Cup limited edition Budweiser bottle or can, look under the crown cork or tag for your unique code. Then visit www.budweiser.com/FWC22 to register. Promo runs from August 15th to October 15th. Terms and conditions apply. Budweiser, official beer sponsor of the FIFA 2022 World Cup. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
You summon the oracle now. Greetings, my king. How can the oracle serve you? You will tell me the secret to your power. How did that keke move without a driver? My secret is the power of 5G. Tell me more about the power of 5G. With hyper-fast internet speeds, low to zero lag and buffering, multiple connections and quality data sharing, 5G will give you amazing things like remote surgeries, self-driving vehicles, 5 downloads and 2 GB per second, smartphones, instant language translation and so much more. 5G's amazing technology will change the way we experience life and the internet. Get ready to encounter the incredible. And remember, no be juju, now MTN 5G.
Baba na baba, and they know the move. Also no be dry, Igu no be foul. Alamo be tas na the baba. 20 years he no be peace. Who clear road now you know the way. No be today I say you don't take. We alamo be tas, show the way for our be tas. Alamo, drink am alamo, share am alamo. Baba na baba oh alamo.
Hello, sports fans. We know that you have a lot of hot takes and opinions. We've got you. And it is exactly why we are increasing your chances of connecting with Brila's large fan family. And now you can get through not on 1, but 2 magical lines to Sports Radio Brila FM. Just dial 090 40,000 889. That's 090 40,000 889. And also 090 41,000 889. That's 090 41,000 889. What are you waiting for? It's the season of doubling down. So start dialing now.
Are we plenty? You said you follow enjoy the wonderment of the FIFA World Cup for Qatar with Coca-Cola. Summer any Coca-Cola product will get white cover. Check under the counter. You go see simple code. Dial star 8014 star 1 star code hash to join. Make yourself get chance jollificate for free. You fit win a with all expense paid trip to the FIFA World Cup for Qatar. Hey! Even 250 million naira gidigba airtime also day to win. Instanta. Terms and conditions they shall. Coca-Cola na the official partner of the FIFA World Cup. Na FCCPC approve this promo.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, the official radio partner of the Nigerian Football Federation. Always supporting our national teams.
Area.
It is still Nigeria 1, Algeria 0. Of course, when I know Senator Murphy be the decider or the difference between these two sides at this time. It's a friendly, and of course, it is happening right here on Brila FM. We're going to give all of the updates. My name is Breezy Vicky, the house, and we're going to give more of the statistics as well. Elsewhere, we have UEFA Nations League goals. Wow. And also some updates coming from the Nigeria-Algeria game. Now, on different occasions, the Algerians don't come close to scoring. Whether or not they will make the net this evening is left to the imagination. But yes, quick updates from games where they happen for other centers. It is halftime across all the grounds where the Nations League they happen. There is Portugal and Spain playing 0-0. There is Switzerland where they beat Czech Republic 2-1. Also, there is Albania where they beat Iceland 1-0. Ireland beating Armenia 1-0. Norway are losing at home to Serbia 1-0. Sweden and Slovenia playing 1-1 draw. Ukraine and Scotland playing 0-0. Greece and Northern Ireland playing 1-1 draw. Kosovo, they beat Cyprus 2-0. Now, so it they happen across the UEFA Nations League. Then looking at the world friendlies going on, Egypt, they beat Liberia 2-0. Ivory Coast, they beat Guinea 3-1. Nicaragua, they lose to Ghana 1-0. USA and Saudi Arabia playing 0-0. Brazil thumping Tunisia 4-1. Although it was 3-1 and then Tunisia got a red card. And then, of course, it is 4-1 currently. Algeria losing at home, of course, to Nigeria 1-0. Burkina Faso.
Breezy,
yeah, a minute, Vicky, sorry. Burkina Faso and Comoros playing 0-0. Malta losing at home to Israel 1-0. Mauritania and Congo playing 0-0. Then, of course, Paraguay and Morocco playing 0-0. That is the world-friendly VQ.
Well, Algeria now have a penalty. Yes, they have a penalty. And Frank Onyeka has also been shown a yellow card. A late tackle, a late catch of a player in the Nigerian box when he was trying to clear the ball. The player cleared the ball, but Onyeka's tackle was a late tackle on the player and got the player's ankle, and they've been awarded a penalty. So yes,
they've come close to scoring on different occasions even before this penalty.
Yeah, quite
even
so. But,
like 2 minutes ago before this penalty.
Yeah, and now they have a penalty. So
let's see what Francis Uzor does.
Oh well, Uzor sent the wrong way, and it's 1-1.
1-1
from the penalty spot. Algeria have pulled one back in this fixture.
Woo! Algeria 1, Nigeria 1, Olympic Stadium in Oran. Ladies and gentlemen, the Algerians back in the conversation. Just as, of course, you'd expect, considering how much they press. But yes, we'll keep serving you guys the action. You can make a call into the studio 090-40,889 or 090-41,889. Follow us on social media, Facebook, at Sports Radio Brila FM. We are live. We'll be taking your comments as well. And then, of course, on Instagram and Twitter at Brila FM 889. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Yeah, welcome. Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Julius.
Okay.
I'm Julius.
Yeah, welcome. We heard that.
Yeah, anyway, I support Nigeria, but already I know that there's nothing there they can do to make me because already I don't deserve since. But since that day that they lost to Ghana, ordinary Ghana. Since that day I up to now, I've not get myself because I find it difficult to watch. I not even watch their match again. I not even this one to do IGG this, but we later lose the match. So the problem is that we in Nigeria, we believe that since we are Nigeria, we can beat anybody. Meanwhile, we don't have the strength to do that. We don't have the power to do anything. Any country in Africa will beat Nigeria now. So we don't any time they just game match. They just come out for already contribution. More than just game competition. The most of the players also friendly we do. Since we don't have the power to play all those. If we don't go to work and then what do we get? I think they tell me that work over will not go alone. I think they pay me where we are. If I actually the work of them, if I listen and they can't just go there, more they make one leg and then we they knock us out. That is better than saying we don't go at all. That all at all, I they pay me pass. Because that day, I know since that day when we lost match. I know it will be like saying, I'm my father, and they follow my father, they play the match. So they think they pay me. They think they pay me. As a loss, if Nigeria lost match, that throughout that week, I know they get myself. I don't know, even if I drive, they think they pay me. So I know how they watch that match. I just listen to they listen to any update. I just they got my head already. The fact is that we don't know what we are doing. So that is just that. Let God help us. I go help Nigeria. That is my own.
Amen.
My own contribution.
Thank you for your contribution. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
I greet you. You're welcome.
Good evening.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Sunday. I come from Ifakogada. Yes.
You're welcome. VQ is in the house. VQ is
Good evening.
here. Nigeria is going to win this night. Yeah.
That's all?
Nigeria is going to win this night. I am on the way, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, it's almost halftime. Nigeria and Algeria playing 1-1. It's a friendly. I say, but from Clap, they know how the dance is going to be. I've been from Thursday, they know how weekend will be. So the funny thing is that these two teams are not going to the World Cup. They're not going to be representing Africa. So I don't know if I can't say there's a lot or there's anything in contention here. It's like the battle of the best losers at this point. Well, let's keep getting your calls. Vicky is laughing. 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Fabulous.
Marvelous. You're marvelously welcome.
No, fabulous.
Oh, fabulous. You are fabulously welcome.
All right. Yeah.
Vicky.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Say Oga Breezy.
About these two Bibles. That last caller before the other guy. The last two callers before the other guy, we just call now. Like that guy, I like that guy. If I see that guy, I see that guy money. Let that guy know my mind. I swear, I tell you, you know that I say those boys, they don't know that they play ball. Now they have. When I talk about those boys, because
how we not go talk about them now? How we not go talk about them?
You see, I think I say nothing they pay me. If I say, and I say that my body they hot. This man they don't tell you this. If they will watch that match, and if I say Papa follow they play that match, you can imagine. That is in the play people because what comes on the near. Every see. So those boys don't fall our hand. And I think they're supposed to redeem themselves, but as they're trying to qualify, if they're like when they beat Algeria or they beat anybody, nobody go look their side because they're not ready for their hands. Now it's just this here. So when they talk about Super Eagles, I beg. Now they tell us better thing for year, I beg. One day a year, better thing, no be Super Eagles, I beg. Good night.
All right. Not that you can change our program plans. If you don't want to hear about the Super Eagles, all you need to do is to not listen to the Super Eagles. But you have just one country. We cannot ignore them. They are our national team. We're not going to say because of you, we'll not talk about Super Eagles. You understand? So if you say Super Eagles, you don't want to hear the matter again, you go block your ear because we go continue to talk about the Super Eagles. This is our nation. We will support them. It's left to you to decide if you will or will not support them. When it is time to criticize, we go criticize them. Now our work be that. So I don't know. We can't stop talking about the Super Eagles just because you are offended at what they've done. You don't have any other country except you do, man. Then fine. But yeah, still taking calls. 090-40,889 090410889. I think there's something on the pitch happening, Vicky. I think we have a very good positioning and a free kick.
It's not a good position. It's
Why
a free
not?
kick we have.
That it's very close to the goalpost.
Which goalpost? On the edge of the goalpost from almost where they cross
No,
corner
not to
kick.
cross and can't give this guy.
The rest go they look at now. They be winky.
So you're not thinking that's a good position?
Nothing they there.
How often I don't get faith like this?
Because not be so that they score the goals we don't see for this world now. The chances of scoring a goal from that place.
You've not seen someone score a goal from a corner.
Who will be the person?
People they score goal from corner now.
It don't happen for Nigeria.
It never happened for Nigeria.
I beg, leave this matter now. We know they talk as if say we know what we're supposed to do. No, we don't want to do them. We don't get the people if you do them.
Do we even have the people if you do them?
It's halftime already. Yeah. Yes, in the game between Algeria and Nigeria. 1-1. Yes, it is in that game. But it is halftime already. Second 45 of games across Europe, of course, pretty much kicking off at this time. Kosovo now lead 3-0. Yes, upon resuming second 45 minutes, they lead 3-0 against Cyprus. Ireland, who are away to Greece, Northern Ireland, it is 1-1 in that game. Ukraine and Scotland have started already. Sweden, Slovenia is 1-1. Norway trail at home to Serbia. Ireland lead against Armenia 1-0. Albania at halftime they lead against Iceland 1-0. Switzerland lead 2-1, and Portugal against Spain. It is goalless, and the second 45 minutes just getting started.
Halftime, Nigeria 1, Algeria 1. Make we look the statistics of the game so far. It has been 61% ball possession to the Algerians in this game and 39% to Nigeria. Goal attempts for this particular game now 7 in total. 4 to Nigeria, 3 to Algeria. Shots on goal have actually been 4-3, which means each goal attempt was on target. And then looking at the goalkeepers and how well they fared, the Algerian goalkeeper has made 3 saves. Nigerian goalkeeper Francis Uzo has made 2. Looking at how many free kicks in this game, it's actually been 19 free kicks. 19 free kicks in the first half. 11 to Algeria, 8 to Nigeria. There's also been 5 corner kicks inside this first half. So 4 to Algeria, 1 to Nigeria. And then looking at yellow cards, it's been just 1, and a Nigerian player and I get this one. So, and the person will get this particular yellow card, so now Frank Onyeka inside this encounter. Can't look as we don't take the attack for this game. It's been 52 attacks for the Algerian and 36 to Nigeria. Out of the 52, the Algerians, they have about let's just call it 50% convert ratio when it comes to how dangerous the attacks have been, because they have 25 dangerous attacks. For Nigeria, out of 36, we've had just a 10th, because it's been just 16 dangerous attack out of 36. So you can say on paper the Algerians they lead us, but of course the most important start of this game between Algeria 1, Nigeria 1, and the goal scorers inside this encounter was Riyad Mahrez, a penalty for Algeria, and of course Terem Igbomofi for Nigeria. 1-1 in IB at the stroke of the first half. Let's hear what you guys have to say about this first half before we go on the break. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you. Who did here?
Victor, good evening.
Yeah, Victor, they greet you. Welcome, Zainab.
Zainab,
welcome.
You said you weak, so you call me your name. Yes, I hear you.
No. There's something I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
About those scholars. Those scholars that are, if they don't want to listen to Super Eagles, they should block their ears. It's only us. It's not only us that is not going to World Cup.
Algeria is not going. They were the defending champions of the Nations Cup.
That's why they are still angry for what has happened. So I don't understand all these people. And those people that are talking, they don't even know how to carry one leg to play football. They don't know. They don't know what the guys are doing to them. So they should allow those boys to be. If they don't want to listen to what you are saying, they should block their ear, or they should flip off, or they should tune the radio off. I'm wishing them well. They should win the game. If they don't win it, they should play well. That's all. That's what I'm hoping for. And they should not go die for peace. All those people that have played ball for us, they are injured. They are not going to take care of them. So they should think about those. They should think about their own the guys' health. So I don't understand Nigeria. We want more. It's not good. It's too much for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zainab, for your contribution. Much appreciated, or mucho gracias, as we say it in Spanish. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Yeah, Vicky and Brila, right?
Yes, welcome.
Greet you guys.
We greet you.
Even if I've been hearing Femi on other stations reporting the Super Eagles, and you imagine, is it the same Femi that is on Brila FM? And
it depends. It depends. There are lots of people behind Femi across the world, but if it is the media officer of the Super Eagles,
Baba Femi Raji, don't tell me that.
I don't know. I'm sure there are many Baba Femi Rajis in the world, but if it is the media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, then yes.
Your lady boyfriend. Anyway, let me put it this way. It is naive of anybody to trivialize the fact that people are hurting. This was a World Cup we had no business missing at all. But
so you cry about it forever? Can you pack back spilled milk?
No, hold on. Because the country does not learn anything. When I hear this cheap phrase, move on to where? You are only permitted to move on when you have learned from that mistake and never repeat it. Nigeria has cost ourselves many times. 2002, we cost this. 2006, 2010, on and on. So the country does not learn. And it pains. Ordinarily, this was a World Cup I was almost certain I will go. As in Qatar. But I have no business there. The money is there, but which country am I going to support? Cameroon? So I don't see, maybe Senegal alone stands a chance from qualifying among the African countries. So it's annoying. It's irritating. I'm not passionate. I used to be very passionate about the Eagles, but because of these very terrible policies, I tell everybody that care to listen. If Raw had been left alone, we will not only have won the Nations Cup this year, as in the one that held in Cameroon, we will have qualified for the World Cup. That Ghana would not stop the thing. But when some people have a rush of adrenaline into their head, they just start arbitrarily. They say it's not playing good football. Yes, it's getting results. It's annoying, really. So let anybody know, anybody that feels the fact that this is a game of emotion. I remember in 1994, when we lost to Italy, for almost 2-3 days, I just didn't get myself. This is a game of emotion, but I've outgrown that one now. So let's put it this way. A country that claims that we have moved on to where you will never learn. I'm sure this will repeat itself again in that 4 or 5 years' time. When you're on the verge of qualifying, somebody will still say, let's sack him. And sack him and bring in one whack coach and you fail to qualify again. It's a big deal. It's a unique World Cup. For the first time in 22 editions, something will happen in November towards Christmas. Imagine Nigeria there now. A World Cup we should easily have qualified for, but we don't go it again. And somebody say we should move on. Move on to where? What will not? Because we will not learn. Because it will repeat itself. Look at the past experiences. We didn't learn from them. That's why we're always going around in circles. It's painful, really. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Vicky, they greet you. Go ahead.
Breezy. I thank God say Brila FM is so wide for us to listen to any kind of sport. If you don't want to listen to Super Eagles, you will listen to Portugal.
Abio.
You understand? And for Miriam, no they take her too personal. Say those people know the two, they know that they play ball. You just listen to Brila our emotion now. Now, a woman like you too. Why you say no go there, look here, so you know the emotion. So no, they talk like that. I beg. Brila FM no go cause. Brila FM go satisfy all of us to the fullest. Are you getting it now? Busy. As for me, I beg. Give me statistics about our guardian or your Baba Fennecs.
That will not concern me. This is what concerns me. The Nigeria versus Algeria game and other games going on here.
Okay.
That one I concern me. Now my job is that.
Baba Fennecs is very fine. It's okay. I okay. Anything with a like, play Super Eagles play. Nothing concern me.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. We'll be going on a break very soon, of course. But before then, quick updates on the games happening for the UEFA Nations League. Right there, Portugal 0-0 versus Spain. Switzerland beating Czech Republic 2-1. Iceland beating Albania beating Iceland 1-0. Ireland beating Armenia 2-0. Norway, they lose for house to Serbia 2-0. Sweden and Slovenia, they play 1-1. And Ukraine and Scotland also 0-0 like the Portugal-Spain game. We have to go on a break. When we return, we'll commence the second half right here of the Super Eagles of Nigeria versus the Algerians. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brila.
Area. Total Sports. Sports for all games.
Drop goal. Between the posts.
Sports.
Radio
88.9 Brila FM.
the grounds every Saturday and Sunday afternoon on Football Live. Hear about the goals as they go in as we follow all of the big action around the Premier League and the big leagues around Europe, including Bundesliga, Serie A and La Liga. Football Live.
Heineken is specially brewed with 100% natural ingredients for that ever-refreshing first sip of...
This is a beer ad, right? I need more passion, more sound effect, more more!
Specially brewed with 100% natural ingredients. A unique horizontal brewing process that delivers that refreshing first sip of Heineken.
Perfect!
Heineken, not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
Hello, sports fans. We know that you have a lot of hot takes and opinions. We've got you. And it is exactly why we are increasing your chances of connecting with Brila's large fan family. And now you can get through not on one, but two magical lines to Sports Radio Brila FM. Just dial 090 40,000 889. That's 090 40,000 889. And also 090 41,000 889. That's 090 41,000 889. What are you waiting for? It's the season of doubling down. So start dialing now.
FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 is here. Excitement is in the air. You've been waiting for this, and now it's time to experience it. You could win a trip to the FIFA World Cup plus other amazing prizes when you spend a minimum of 50,000 naira monthly or $1,000 with your Visa card in at least 5 transactions. Get ready. Football lives here wherever you are. T&Cs apply. Visit visa.com.ng for more. Visa, official sponsor of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022.
Good day, sir.
How you doing? Welcome.
Very fine, sir. Okay, see the job I don't bring and come.
Okay, everything.
Yeah, everything I didn't say, including the banner and the flyers.
Okay, let me quickly take a look at. Nice one. These flyers are sharp. Yeah, nice one.
Okay, I tell you before, say, I go do you well. I don't change the people when I they work with. Now, I they work with Brila Press.
You know, I complained the other time. Even my boss complained about everything.
Now make me come change to Brila Press. Now, Brila Press, I they work with now.
I can see everything. They are very sharp.
You know me tell me, okay, anything when you want print, carry and go Brila Press.
Oh yes, Brila Press. At Brila Press, we guarantee you the best in quality printing with up-to-date technology. Our services include idea generation, conceptualization, design and production from cards, calendars, books, magazines, t-shirts, banners and souvenirs. Brila Press is located at 150 Ikorodu Road at Deboale House, Onepanu, Lagos. Call us on 070-8860-6282 or 070-8860-6252. For inquiries, email press@brila.net. Our website is www.brilapress.com.
Brila Press. On time, every time.
Listen to this to understand the amazing power of 5G. Oops! Sorry, I played that at 5G speed. Now, here it is at a speed you're used to.
With hyper-fast internet speed, low to zero lag and buffering, multiple connections, and quality data sharing, 5G will give us amazing things like remote surgeries, self-driving vehicles, smart homes, 2 gigabytes per second downloads.
Get ready to experience the incredible. And remember, no be juju, not MTN 5G.
You know, contributing your hot takes and opinions just got way easier because Sports Radio Brila FM is doubling down the fun by giving you 2 magical lines to connect to the studios. That means when you dial the numbers 090 40,000 889 or 090 41,000 889, your voice will be heard on the home of the fans around the world. What are you waiting for? Start dialing because now you have not one but a 2-way access to having your voice heard on your favorite radio station.
Baba na baba o. Want to know the move. Ocean no fit dry. Eagle no be foul. Alamo beaters na the baba. 20 years he no be peace. Who clear road now you know the way. No be today I say you don't say. We Alamo beaters show the way for our beaters. Alamo, drink 'em. Alamo, share 'em. Alamo, baba na baba o. Alamo, just na kamba. Alamo, see full 'em. Alamo, originally beaters. Alamo, baba na baba o. Alamo, baba na baba o. Alamo.
The football pitch, where emotions run faster than the speedster.
Robertson at full gallop.
And courage hits harder than a fierce tackle.
What a recovery tackle from Fikayo Tomori.
It's our abode where we chant loud in victory and even louder in adversity, because football is life. Catch the 2022-2023 football season on Brila.
I don't know because I never lost a Champions League final.
The best word I can say but will describe this was boom.
Sitting here in front of you now, I can't think of anything positive to say at all.
I saw the forecast and I saw the next 2-3 days is sunshine in Manchester, so that is the best news.
This is Sports Radio Brila FM, bringing you the biggest voices in the game.
Yeah.
Good ball for Lewandowski. This could be a key moment in the game. Cristiano Ronaldo.
You win some.
I'm not sorry, I'm a champion. Colleague, you're a champion. I lost one.
And then you lose some. But you gotta bounce right back if you wanna be a champion. Like Sports Radio. 88.9 is Brila, baby.
I don't think it's going to be very good news. The goal does not stand. The referee had already blown his whistle. It's not even a penalty.
The frequency of champions.
Come to our site and get funky. Get funky. Funky.
88.9 Brila FM.
Your eyes on the road, your foot on the gas, and your hands off the radio. Got it? Good.
Area.
Yes, back into the action. Still your sports radio, Brila FM. And this evening, when I know Algeria and Nigeria, they play. And it's in Oran. Algeria won, Nigeria won. Riyad Mahrez with a penalty. Teremi Gobo Murphy with the second, with a goal for Nigeria. Actually, the first goal in this particular game, the Algeria goal came later. But yes, it is 1-1. We see the take on our calls. 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Don't forget also to follow our live streaming on Facebook, Sports Radio Brila FM. Leave a comment. I'll be taking the comments very soon. Also, go to Twitter and Instagram at Brila FM 889. Leave a comment, guys. Facebook, Sports Radio Brila FM. I'll be taking the calls as well. Then, of course, looking at the UEFA Nations League games, Portugal 0, Spain 0, Switzerland also they beat Czech Republic 2-1, and then Albania, they beat Iceland 1-0. Elsewhere, Norway losing at home to Serbia 2-0. There's also, of course, Sweden and Slovenia playing 1-1 as well. Ukraine and Scotland playing 0-0. And then, of course, Greece, they beat Northern Ireland 2-1. Kosovo beating Cyprus. It's now 4-0 in that particular game. And then, yes, so updates coming from the Ireland and Armenia game. Ireland, they beat Armenia 2-1 at this time. Yes, Ireland did not double their lead for this particular game. I said Nigerian guy that scored in that Ireland team. The man named now Obafemi Michael. I mean, how does Obafemi Michael originate from Ireland? But yes, Obafemi Michael, I be the man we get the goal. For this Ireland side, maybe 2. And then Armenia, of course, just pulled 1 inside this game. His name is Atak Dashian. That's the man who scored the goal. But yeah, Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yeah, so second half does start between them and this Algerian side. When I don't say that game, so it happened for Algeria there. Now we, Nigeria, be the away team. It's happening in Oran at the Olympic Stadium in Algeria. We get to, of course, fill your polls. 090-40,889. Hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
God bless you.
Amen. Thank you. What's your name?
And God bless Nigeria.
Amen. No.
I'm a citizen of Nigeria, and I love Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what is happening, it's our country.
Yes, sir.
Let's love Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And those that are calling Ghana a cheap, small country, whatever, in football. They don't know, they have not known football. They have not studied the history of Nigeria and Ghana. In the 80s, we have a formidable team. How many times have you been in Ghana? Only during the time of our coach, that is 1994 qualifier, that we are able to beat them. Yeah, Ghana is not the cheap team. We should forget about it. When something happens, we should forget about it. We should not be criticizing everything, criticizing. We criticize the government, we criticizing football as well. That's rubbish. Please, we should cool down ourselves. Your body is hot. Go and bath. And cool down your tempo. Let's love our country. Let's watch this match with good mind. That if you go to World Cup, they just beat us all for round 1. We've been facing Argentina all the while. How many times have you been Argentina in the World Cup? We just don't go there and participate and do rubbish and come back home. We should go there and be really the actor there. Not just go and qualify and go and come back. No. It has happened. So we want to hear more about the Super Eagles man. Please, please tell us more about Super Eagles.
Thank you.
We are happy about it. So God will bless the players and everyone that's coaching them. They will have good results tonight. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, man.
Thank you. All right. Hello, who there? Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, so good evening to you.
Vicky Dicano, good evening.
Yeah, so Vicky, they greet you too.
Yeah, my name is Asamoah from Ghana.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, Vicky, please, I want to tell Nigeria people, say, no matter they do, Ghana, you are going to World Cup. So make Nigeria leave Ghana alone.
Nigeria is not bashing Ghana. Nigeria is playing Algeria.
Like bashing Ghana, say this, Brazil score Nigeria 3, Brazil score Ghana 3-0. It's not good like that. No matter they do, we are going to World Cup. Okay, thank you, Busy Baba. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, good evening. I'm fine. What's your name?
My name is Naoli Angelike.
Angeli. You are very much welcome.
This night I do the best night.
You the best with me?
What happened now? So Nigeria, I know all the time they're going to call the talking there. I always can't see the payments that I don't like. If you don't qualify, go up. We go up. Any small thing you not the best, and the best, and the best, any small thing and the best, and the best, any small thing and the best. This thing me move. So you ready to see the payment over. This is no go up. Every time, any small thing. Nigeria no go up. Go up. Any small thing, Nigeria no go up. Any small thing, Nigeria no go up. What happen? So you never hear what again. Sometimes some people call it talk like I said. If that boy, I will slap her. Yeah, I will slap her. Say, what happened? It's much you know work. It's you know work up. What can't be? Me was for family man. The people my family was. They talk about say they play on my say why they play on. All this can't see. They see. I don't like her. Amen. Thank you, Jare. Thank you, Brila.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. All right. Thank you. Okay, now. Okay. It is now 73 minutes. I say I'm going to take the 73 minutes, I mean, inside the UEFA Nations League, by the way. Yes, Portugal 0, Spain 0, Switzerland 2, Czech Republic 1, Albania 1, Iceland 0, Ireland 2, Armenia 2. It is now 2-2. Wow, Armenia don't come back inside this game in the space of just a few minutes, about 10 minutes. They've scored 2 quick goals. Okay, Norway 2. Norway 0, I beg your pardon. Serbia 2. Sweden 1. Slovenia 1. Ukraine 0. Scotland 0. Greece 2. Northern Ireland 1. Kosovo 4. Cyprus 0. Yes, BQ, he is at the house and he will give us a small update on how the game they go. But first of all, I promise to be taking the comments on Facebook, and that's what I'll do right now. Yes, if you've not left your comment on Facebook, go to Facebook right now, Sports Radio Brila FM. That's now where you go leave your comments. Yes, Sports Radio Brila FM. Okay, I see the comments already. Starting off with Success says, see that handball, what a robbery. Oroja Jr. Monday says, good job, Brila, thank you. Owashikletu says, great job by our boys, they are doing their best, okay? Rafael Bamidele says, watching you on live from Ilorin, Kwara State. Wow, thank you very much. Okay, Ugu Nwakibie Ikechuku says, Algeria completely dominated the first half. There is such a big difference in marking when Super Eagles hold the ball in comparison to when Algeria holds the ball. They give us 0 breathing space, but we allowed them just do their thing and defend later in our boxes. I see this as a tactical failure on our part. I noticed that great teams like Brazil used the same tactics against Ghana and even Tunisia today. Okay, somebody else said plus poor officiating. Okay, we're already blaming officiating. All right. Anyway, Puerto Peter Maya says, I think the most important thing, they said the Super Eagles boys, they must try to improve their play from the test game where Cisse will make lots of mistakes and also a lot of promises. Well, Samuel Oduma says, how is Nigeria's second goal ruled out for offside? What kind of officiating is this? Shame on CAF. Africa should start inviting the European officials for their matches. Must the Algerians win at all?
The European officials, because they take African officials to go and ref this in there.
Anyway,
leave all these things.
Anyway, 6-2 Segbo says, good evening. Keep up the good work. Watching live from Abule Egba. Osinachi Superb says, Nigeria will win the match 3-1. Tony Abraham says, I miss Brila. How do you miss us? We're right here. And in case you are in a state where you don't have Brila FM, all you need to do is to download the Brila app. Yes, so download the Brila app. Go on Apple, the Apple Store or the what's it called? What's that other one? Google Play Store. And there you go. You go download the Brila app. You go to hear my voice or Nicha voice or Port Harcourt's voice anywhere. So you know if you miss Brila, you get me. Frank Emeka says, which station the Shram? Now Brila FM the Shram. Osinachi Superb says, Nigeria will win the match 3-1. Okay, let's see how that pans out. Igwe Moses says, we are shooting from outside. Okay. All right. Yes, Vicky, please let us know how is it going in the second half. It's now 57 minutes.
Well, I'm not quite sure how it is going. Looks like whether the guys are being too careful. They seem to have sort of lost their way with the intensity with which they started. Now they are all over the place, and it's not just something they are doing well enough. They commit too many men forward, and then we're doing the defending mostly in our box. We now allow them possession. That's because, of course, the moment they win it, they try to spread it as quickly as possible across, and they recycle and try to get in those places where they can cause us problems. I think that has pretty much worked out for them, and they are already used to this intensity. So ours is just a case of we starting this intensity, and it doesn't look too good. The man has not had a lot of games, and this is not club side football where if you play Wednesday, you can play on Saturday, and games back to back like that, and then it's easier for you to fix these problems. And he will only be working with what is available at this time. And so far, I think we tend to leave a lot of spaces for them to operate in. And that's because, of course, the moment they have possession, they have guys who are very comfortable in possession. And when they have the ball, they just move it real quick and commit a lot of guys into our own zones where they can cause us problems. But yes, so far, I don't think we have done a lot in terms of holding on to possession. We've not done a lot with it. And all this wanting to play with goalkeeper, I don't think we have the resources for that. We don't have the facilities for that, because we have an Uzoho who, the moment the ball gets to him, he balloons it, and then it becomes a 50-50 thing. It means that the moment the Algerians take the ball, they start pressing us almost immediately. And you would need a goalkeeper who can do proper distribution if you want to, if that is your style of play, and if that is, you know, how you want to deploy your play generally to get some sort of advantage. And Slimani almost got a goal earlier, and Uzoho, of course, I had to come out and was talking to the guys and was saying a lot of things. I have no idea what he was trying to say, but I really cannot guess. But I think so far they've in terms of general play, they've been the better side, and maybe, of course, we would need to introduce a thing or two. They know. I think they pretty much know now that our goalkeeper cannot use his feet, so they want to press till he balloons the ball. And that, of course, is putting him under extra pressure, because if it is not something you're good at, you want to clear the ball as quickly as possible and say, oh, I hope make it not spoil for my hand. All that kind of play. And we've not been able to hold the ball and try to use it pretty well. And that, of course, has been a bit of a problem for us as far as this game is concerned. And I don't know how the guys are going to adjust to it. They still have over 30 minutes to play. Let's see how it goes. And the chances we've also created, we've not exactly threatened with those chances. And so it's a bit disturbing that we're not doing some of these things. I'm not saying that our midfield is compact enough. I can understand why it is not like that, because it's a midfield of one holding and one roving, which is Iwobi in this case, and then you have two wingers. So that makes it a bit more difficult compared to if you had a midfield three of, you know, central midfielders who can use the ball and who can make it as compact as possible and be there for themselves when they need to do the quick interchanges of passes. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and I hope we do not give room for situations where they can cause us problems. I've not seen Mahrez, go for a guy like Zaidu Sanusi, because I know that with the long balls and with the good passes, Mahrez can kill it with the first touch. He's that much a fantastic technician. He can kill it with the first touch and then get the better of the player and cause trouble. But it looks like the guys who are doing the supplies have not exactly given him compared to the quality of what he gets at City. But not to take anything away from the guys, I think they're still pretty much in this one. Maybe at some point, maybe we'll begin to suspect that the quality of substitutions that may be made would give us something in this game. But Algeria have now scored. Yes, Algeria have now scored. Yes, Algeria have now scored. It is now 2-1. Ismail bin Nasir. Okay, not bin Nasir. It was jersey number 20. Yes, jersey number 20, the guy who scored for the Algerians. Yes, good shot from outside the box.
That's my point. It's not that they scored. It was how the goal was scored.
Look.
See the distance.
This is not even...
How many yards out?
Partey's goal was
out.
Partey's
Almost
goal
at the
was
midfield.
Not half as good. But look, let's just leave all of this talk. Like, you've seen it now. You cleared your lines and then it didn't work out and they didn't press. Look at where the guy
this man took this shot from.
And
wow.
Boom, like 35 yards out.
That's what I'm saying. How many yards out?
Maybe 40 yards out even.
Almost at the midfield.
And boom, a good shot. Uzo was beaten to that. Stretched fully. The ball not pass ground. But we not go talk, say, you know, go ground. No. He had time. He probably had eyes on the ball. Maybe that's why. But they stretched him all the way and couldn't do much. And 2-1 Algeria lead.
Wow. 2 to Algeria, 1 to Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Eagles are losing in Oran. They are losing in Oran despite taking the lead the first time. And it is Nigeria 1 and Algeria 2 at this time. We still take on a reaction, take on a call 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Yes, Yusuf Etal, the man who gets the goal for this Algerian side. Let's get to the phone lines. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Madam Breezy,
Yeah,
good evening.
you are welcome.
I'm greeting everybody.
Yeah, so Vicky, they greet you.
Good evening.
My name is Samuel from Igodo.
Samuel,
Okay,
you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
A first-time caller.
Good to
Samuel.
have you join us for the first time.
Yeah, thank you,
Mhm.
thank you. Though I'm a musician, I've been trying to reach you guys, but it wasn't true all day. I've been trying. For the past 6 years now, I've been trying so hard.
Wow.
But thank God.
Thank God.
I'm finally here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
About the Nigerian match against Algeria,
Mhm.
I won't say much. I'm not expecting much from the Super Eagles.
Okay.
Though they are trying, we have more players. We have good players in that team, but we lack management. My opinion, though, that's my opinion as a person. We have good players. If we can be able to have good management to manage those players, we'll go a long way in this country. With that Super Eagles we have now, right now, those players are good, but we don't have good management. I think you're getting me.
Yeah. So you don't think this management, I mean, the coach just came.
That's my argument. We have good players, crop of players. We have good players.
But bad management.
When you say management,
That's what I
is
mean,
it
like
in
the coach-
terms of the coach,
Yeah, the
or
coach
in
just
terms
came.
of-
What do you
in
mean?
terms of
Administration.
NFF, NFF.
Oh.
They are not managing those players well.
Are they the ones to manage the players, though?
If we have good board, good management that can manage those players so well, we will be able to afford a good coach. That is the point. That is what we are lacking in this country. That's the fact. I've been trying to say this all years, but thank God today. I mean, I'm just happy to say my mind. The problem we are having, we have bad management. We don't have good management. We don't have it at all in this country. We have good players. We can compete with those European, England, all those Denmark. Name them. We have good players. They are playing in Europe. They are performing well. Champions League, Europa League, all those stuff. They are performing well. But thank God I'm in today. That's my point, and that's my contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Chrissy, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome. What's your name?
Alex, I called back.
Okay, Alex.
I was on call when we gave our first goal.
Okay. Welcome. Vicky is still here.
Listen now, Vicky, I want to say something. You know, I was asking of the midfield.
Yes, sir.
And I made mention of Onyeka, that Onyeka could not hold anything. For the fact that Iwobi is not a defensive midfielder. So Onyeka alone cannot do the job, and Onyeka is inexperienced as far as I'm concerned. Now, you can see that the defense has been exposed because the midfield could not hold water. Now, this is where you understand that I don't know why the other guy in the other for somebody, one Muslim guy, one Muslim guy. There was one of Nigerian guy that is making waves in Europe now. They didn't, although it's a friendly match anyway. But let's face the fact, we don't have keepers at the moment. For now, Uzoho and the other guy, I don't think they are, because position is very poor. Uzoho for position, I'm not watching the game, but I'm listening from you guys. Position for Uzoho is very poor, and Uzoho can't even ginger the defenders. I don't know why he still believe. I don't know. Well, I don't want to get angry over it. But people have been saying, though, I don't blame anybody. Whatever anybody says about these Super Eagles, I don't blame them. Look, football is an emotional game. The way you think, the way you take it, not the way the next person take it. The first time we lost to Italy, like 1994. I couldn't eat for 3 days. Some people ate that every day. Some people did not eat for 1 week. Just the same different ways. So we should not blame people the way they talk. But I know this man is cooking something. This is our president coach is cooking something. But I wonder how because we need to have good bench. If you don't have good bench, that is why we're having this issue. If we have like two, we'll not be having these issues, of course. So we need to have good bench. And the mental issue we're talking about should put into consideration. I'm very serious anyway. Let us enjoy the game anyway. It's a friendly anyway, but let us enjoy it. Vicky, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you very much for your contribution this evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening. I'm Abiodun.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Sorry, we don't have team. We don't have team. Even if it's friendly or a proper competition, these ones are no team. So they want to tell us they will call Uzoro again. About what is his name? I've been our Ole, I've been our Kwale for Delta State. They'll call and come keep again. Imagine that shot. The same thing he did against Ghana. Abi? Imagine.
I saw what you're trying to do there anyway. You are mixing Ozoro and Uzoho. It's only
I'm just being sarcastic here.
I get you.
I'm just being sarcastic here. Ademola Lukman, look at the selfish game he's playing. At this one's team, you could see the way the energy the Algerians are using. It's a friendly match, but they were playing as a team, as a unit. But we were playing as if we went to go and borrow the Ankara. We put on our neck, call it Jesse.
They call it Ankara.
Abi, it's Ankara now. Is this on Jesse? It won't be two who will hold on to the ball for a very long time before he releases the ball. Calvin Bessie will go and play in attack. What's he doing at the back line? What's all this nonsense for? We don't have team. Make we tell ourselves the truth. It's good that we didn't go to the World Cup. Very, very okay. I'm pleased that we didn't go. This is what we'll go. This is Shamboli display we're going to do there. It's a shame for us. We have a long way to go. It's a big shame for us, the national team. We have a long way to go. All these imposters, call them footballers. All these are my boy, use them.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
All these are my boys. My boys. If you don't use them, they're not going to pay you salary. Now, all these ones. So are they look one. They play for Atlanta for Italian League, Abi. I know the way waiting that guy they play. I know waiting they play. You can't come here, they do that like they play now. Make I don't call Uzo again, I beg. Make I don't call that guy.
You don't do. This one, you don't the one of all of us now. We don't know who you go call next. Meanwhile, Morata has given Spain the lead. 1-0 they lead in that game. Yes, 90 minutes. He scored in the 88th minute. Alvaro Morata. And as he stands, the table has changed. Spain are back on top. Yes. Portugal are now second, Switzerland are third. But this first two, of course, would advance if it ends this way. And that is the latest coming in. Ireland are back in front again against Armenia. 3 goals to 2. It is right there in that game. And Armenia have had a second man sent off in this game as well. So, yes, 2-1. Algeria still in the lead against Nigeria as the action continues right there. 72 minutes. And, of course, the Algerians getting the job done. Yeah, pretty much so. There's been some substitutions from the Nigerian side. Let's bring you up to date on that one. And Unas, of course, has left the game for Beliali. And you now have, Godwin Saviour, who's come on now for, Saviour Godwin has come on now for Ademola Lookman in the game. So yes, still something can happen, hopefully. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Ben Taleb is now on for Zogane. Yes, in the midfield of Algeria. He came on at the start of the second 45. He's not just coming in, he's on. He was there before that goal was scored. And yes, it is what it is right there.
It is what it is. It is 1-1. Nigeria 1, Algeria 1. Actually, 2-1. Yeah, it's Josh.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
On this
What's your name?
Tokpe.
Okay, Tokpe, yes.
You're welcome. Olali coach not normally say that we go get power. Now I know say that is all don't finish. We all know allow us to the World Cup. And now see what the law is saying again. If I see Uzo, he hold me one stone.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling.
Yeah,
okay.
welcome.
Yeah. All right. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, yeah, good evening. My name is
good evening to you. Welcome.
Okay. I just want to make some comments concerning the match.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know why is this so difficult for Nigeria to produce a keeper? Because I couldn't just imagine that Uzoho could be scored from almost center. I'm watching the match. It's so sad. I believe, we can get better keepers, in Nigeria. It's just a question of checking the league. They should check the league from the local league. Even some of these clubs I think they will do better than what we are getting from these keepers. So, and then in second, just the comment I want to make. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Can get better goalkeepers, not just as all. But yes, don't forget, guys, leave a comment on Facebook, Sports Radio Brila FM, on Instagram at Brila FM 889, Twitter Brila FM 889. We are live. Leave a comment at Algeria 2, Nigeria 1. Vicky, let's get some updates from the Euros and the friendlies.
Okay, from Euros is 90 plus 4 minutes now. Portugal still trail at home to Spain. 1-0. Alvaro Morata was the scorer of that goal. Switzerland against Czech Republic, 2-1, 94 minutes as well. The Swiss side are in front in this game. They lead by 2-1. Albania still holding on to a 1-0 lead against 10-man Iceland. And yes, Ireland, they lead 3-2 against Armenia. While, of course, Norway are trading at home to Serbia. Yes, the Ireland game is full-time now, and it's all game over right there. It's game over there. And Norway 0, Serbia 2, Sweden 1, Slovenia 1. That game has, yes, it's now over, full-time in that game now. And Ukraine against Scotland, it is goalless. If we go to the other parts, yes, Greece, they lead 3-1 against Northern Ireland. Yes, 3-1. It is in that game. And earlier on, of course, we had the game between Kosovo, who played against Cyprus, and 5-1. Kosovo defeated Cyprus in that game. Yes, 5-1. In other games that have been completed, yes, Uzbekistan lost at home to Costa Rica 2-1. And Brunei defeated Laos 1-0. And let's let you know that Chile lost, at under 20 level, they played against Morocco. South Korea defeated Cameroon 1-0. Yes, Song Heung-min was the scorer of that goal as they won against Cameroon. And also, in other parts, Vietnam defeated India 3-0. Nepal defeated Bangladesh 3-1 in another game that was played today. Indonesia won against Curacao by 2-1. And the game between Equatorial Guinea and Togo ended 2-2. Yes, Senegal and Iran played a 1-0 draw. And let's go to other places now. In the USA, they were involved in the action this evening. And Egypt, DR Congo defeated Sierra Leone by 3-0. Uruguay defeated Canada 2-0. And Benin Republic against Madagascar. Madagascar won that game by 3-1. South Africa defeated Botswana 1-0. And Libya defeated Tanzania 2-1. Yes, let's go to Egypt. They were 3-0, better than Liberia in another fixture. Ivory Coast won 3-1 against Guinea, while Ghana defeated Nicaragua by 1-0. USA played a goalless draw against Saudi Arabia, and Brazil won 5-1 against Tunisia. Yes, that game ended 5-1 against Tunisia. Let's let you know that Algeria currently lead against Nigeria. Yes, 2-1, 78 minutes on the clock. And Burkina Faso lead 1-0 against Comoros in that game. Yes, it is 73 minutes right there already. The game between Malta and Israel. Yes, Israel, they lead 1-0, and Mauritania are leading against Congo by 2-0. Paraguay and Morocco, it is goalless after 75 minutes of the action decided already.
All righty. Still taking your calls. It is Algeria 2, Nigeria 1. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good
Good
evening to
evening.
you. Good evening.
Good evening, I greet you.
We greet
welcome.
you too.
Yes, my name is CK Sunday.
You are welcome.
Concerning the Super Eagles, it don't surprise me at all. It don't surprise me. I want to ask one question, though. Why is Ojo Olonleke not part of this team?
Why is
Ojo
Ojo Olonleke not part of this team?
Yes. Because there's no way you can compare Ojo Olonleke with Francis Zoho. But because in our home base, they downgrade them to them the home base. Just look at that goal that they score Zoho. Very cheap goal. Very cheap goal. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for your contribution right there. I mean, the clamor for home-based, it happens and then the home-based come and then you say, oh, this home-based, they're not sabi. Then we call the international guys and you're like, why are they not calling the home-based? I mean, it just goes back and forth, VQ.
Breezy, I am done with that conversation. Nothing concerns me and whether they call home base or not. I'm not the one running football in Nigeria. If those people, their eyes are not open to these things, leave it. We'll only talk about the part that is important. And we've done that already. We'll keep doing it. But it's not, whatever I say here will not invite the home-based players to the team and will not upgrade or improve the quality of what we have at home. So these people know these things. It is in their place to fix it. I don't want to be part of a process where we talk about the same thing all the time. Like, how do you define madness again? You're doing something the same way and expecting a different result?
Sounds like you're throwing shades. Yeah.
I'm not throwing shades. It's common sense. Do you understand? Like, you're doing same thing the same way all the time and you expect a different result. Look, let me be honest with you. These are problems that at the highest level, because we manage to qualify for competitions and all that, it sort of papers the cracks and we don't address them. As long as Super Eagles can qualify and play in these competitions, no problem. We don't need to bother about grassroots football. There's no country that wants to go anywhere that will not bother about the grassroots of its game. Nowhere in the world. So if I don't want to be part of that merry-go-round of, oh, we need to do this, it is their business. If they like, they shouldn't do it. Do you understand? Did anybody even get tired? Like, let me not talk from a place of pent-up anger. Because, yes, in my mind, I know we're better than this. Not because of my expectations in this game. I'm not a fan of...
What really makes us better than this? Because I think we are having a problem of too much wealth of talent. Everybody wants to be featured.
Not be true. Wealth of which talent? Wealth of which talent? Not be true, I beg.
Because I feel like there are just too many players to call. And the names just keep piling up. Foreign-based, Nigerian-based. How do you please everybody? Or how does a coach even... I don't know.
You don't have to please everybody. Because
look at, you don't call the Ojo now. They say it's because you did not call the Ojo.
Please.
You then call the Ojo. Why would you leave Maduka Okoye out of the team?
Ojo has not also been part of the conversation in the home-based goalkeepers for a while now. I don't think he's amongst the best. He might be there. Depends on how long the list will be. If you're talking top 3, no. If you're talking top 5, I don't think he is. But maybe because of his exploits of the past. But nobody lives in the past. Do you understand? Whatever you've done in the past, you have to put yourself in a place to keep doing it for somebody to say, oh, this guy still got it. And I think we need to move beyond all of that stuff. First things first, let's come down to our level and agree that if we are honest with ourselves, we're not as good as we think we are. First things first. And then we can address other things and say, okay, you know what? This one is lacking, this one is lacking, this one is lacking. But all that we're seeing now, the coach is only working with the resources available to him. Whether we okay, do we have a league running now? Where is he supposed to go and scout these goalkeepers? Collect their house addresses on WhatsApp and go to their houses. Do you understand? We see foreign coaches all over the place. Is it Hansi Flick? Is it Chichi? Is it, what's his name? Gareth Southgate and all of these other guys, Roberto Martinez and the likes. They travel to these places to go watch matches and watch their players and see what these players are doing. You think they don't have an idea of sitting at home and drawing a list? Of course they do. But if you are talking about going home base and the league is not on, which is the home he's going to base the watching? Do you understand? So it makes it really difficult. Me, as far as this conversation is concerned, don't take it to the coach and say the coach is not doing his work. The coach is not. Look, there are 3 players you're always going to call in Africa and say, for the guys who have been there since their dominance, if you call Mane, you call Salah, you probably will add a Mahrez to that. There's no Nigerian in that conversation. Do you understand? So sometimes you need to look at your resources. I know that every match we play, we don't want to lose. But because you do not want to lose a game doesn't mean that you will not put in the effort or will not see us play the way we... Look, some of these things, they play out so well because the way they think cannot be so good they think. Do you understand? Because when the people who are pro-Uzoho come to tell you why Maduka Okoye should not be a part of the side, they list all the things and tell you the Tunisia goal, the this, the that. They make it sound as if you should not concede goals if you are a goalkeeper. We've seen goalkeepers concede terrible goals, even world-class goalkeepers. But I understand that because we want to win all the time, the patience is not there for us to make excuses for people. Akpeyi wasn't so bad. Was he the one who took the free kick? I'm not sure who that free kick would not beat into the net. The one they scored against us, the semi-final of the 2019 AFCON. Mahrez does that a couple of times, and we've seen that in the Premier League. So it's not a matter of the goalkeeper not good. The free kick was good, and he entered the net. If now we scored that kind of free kick, we're not going to let the rest of Africa hear word. So not be matter of the goalkeeper was bad. Have we seen again? Okoye not good. Okoye not good. We don't see World Cup playoffs. We don't see this match. It's always not a thing of wanting to lay blame. It's a thing of if you are the kind of person who would blame all the time, you will never solve problems because you will push it and say, "No be my fault. No be my hand today." So who's going to solve the problem? It is to look at it from the point of view of how do we solve a problem like this? How do we improve on something like this? Do we have the guys who are the goalkeeper trainers that are up to date when it comes to these things? And can it even work like that? Because these people still have to go back to their clubs.
Anyway, VQ, it's finished between Spain and Portugal at this time.
The Spanish team won 1-0. Alvaro Morata scored in the 88th minute. And that was all she wrote in that game. And talking about game...
Really?
Yes.
You just had to use that line.
Breezy, that one for you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, don't worry. You start making me talk straight now. That's where you end. 1-1. No, you know right now. Okay, 2 quick substitutions. Frank Onyeka is now off for Ralph Onyedika. And Cyril Dessas is also coming in this game. So, yes, good one. And I know a lot of people will not watch, especially as... if we decide to have friendly matches or a 4-nation tournament when the World Cup is on, I don't think anybody will want to watch because, of course, the World Cup will be on by then. But I think we really need to do better. We really need to do better, and we may not be as good as we think we are, but we are not, the bottom of the barrel when it comes to how good we can be. And let's look at some of these things and try to address them for what they are. But we've seen this Algerian team for a while now. Like, until the poor AFCON they had and their failure to qualify for the World Cup, they pretty much picked up. And if we were thinking that because, they didn't qualify, I think first things first, you have to look at problems. Because we always want to blame, would look for scapegoat and hang the person and say, oh yeah, carry go. Belmadi tendered his resignation after they didn't qualify for the World Cup. They looked at the whole thing and still called him back and said, no, you know what, we would work with, we'll continue with you because we don't think the job is done. Because the job cannot be done when the man has actually tried and you can see that the falling short may not 100% be his fault. I mean, where were they before he came and qualified them for the AFCON and won the AFCON? Do you understand? So these things happen, and I don't want us to be too quick in the judgment of a lot of these things. But we will get it right. But that is if we do the right thing, no? I not believe, say, when something bad, we say, God go help us, and we leave it there. And we'll just wake up and discover that it has changed. Now, lie. That's not how things improve. Those who have done it at the highest level, those who have succeeded in the things they have done for themselves, that's not how they achieved it. And, well, it's only Algeria. Just in case we were thinking we were the best country that didn't qualify for the World Cup, Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup as well. And this Algeria that are currently leading against us didn't qualify for the World Cup. Egypt not good too. So yes, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The only place I would want to fault the coach, of which I think is not a bad thing to be an optimist to, it is that part of talking about AFCON, when you barely have your team doing the job you want them to do.
He's trying to talk tough.
But we go talk tough now, the thing not gonna work. There's no point. Get started first, see how things go, and then we can begin to see how we can improve from there. It is a game at a time. Confidence, they're not keep on for bank, say, go and withdraw. It is your performance that will improve the confidence of the team over time. And that for me, well, he's been a coach. I will not question that. It depends on what has been working for him over the years, you know. Sometimes I don't put myself in a position to question everything a coach does. I don't put myself in a position to question everything a coach does. So I think he would come around. He would get a few of these things right. But for the time being, it's not looking as good as we expect it to. And that, of course, is what it is at this time.
All right. Let's get to the phone lines. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Who did ya? Good evening. Okay, please call back. Thank you very much.
Breezy,
also,
you won't believe it. Malta came from a goal down to beat Israel 2-1.
Wow. Well, I guess that's just the beauty of football, right? And anyway, to those of you guys who want to follow us and join the conversation, we are on Facebook. We are live. You can get to see VQ's face this evening. He's dressed like he's here for this thing and it means business.
I do.
Anyway, so yes, go to Facebook, Sports Radio Brila FM. Leave a comment. Go on Instagram and Twitter at Brila FM 889. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening to Vicky.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Alexander.
You're welcome.
First caller.
The first time caller.
I agree with you when you talk about home business. This is French. Most of people who are foreign based, they are doing like business. They don't want to be injured. So that's why I agree with you. There's more of the home business. But still, the league is not on. There's no way the coach can go and find them. So that is my contribution. Good night.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome.
My name is Chris.
Chris, you're welcome.
Yeah, Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky, they greet you.
Good evening.
Vicky is greeting you. Go ahead.
All right. The problem of this Super Eagles is in ourselves. We don't have patience. This coach just came in and is trying to build a new team. People will call in and say home-based team, home-based player. I just want to ask one question to these people asking all this, talking about this home-based player. If you want to build a team, do you build a team with over-age players, people who are in their 30s? Most of these players they are talking of today. What is their age? You see, we don't attach sentiment. That is why we always fail, because we attach sentiments to everything we are doing. They should give this man a chance to build a new team. We can see the system they are playing now. Ganadro was not doing this. They are coming from the back. Let them give them a chance. It's just a friendly. You can't win every match. Portugal lost today now to Spain at home. Are they calling for the head of the coach? Our own enemy too. We just want to win every match, which is not possible. This issue of home base, foreign base, this and that. Some other African countries are going out looking for their best players. Players born in foreign countries, but our own, we continue shouting home base, home base. Look at our clubs. What have they achieved for years now? Do we have a good league? Those that have left this league, this our league, to other countries, even here in Africa, are they doing well?
Mm-hmm.
Are they in the first team? We should tell ourselves the truth. For now, our best players are outside this country.
Mm-hmm.
For now, if we want to move forward, we should face reality and tell ourselves the truth. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. Well, yeah, Vicky, we're in the extra. By the way, Vicky, sorry, really sorry.
Yeah,
we are in the
problem.
extra time now. They added 3 minutes after 90 minutes. We don't already enter. Basically, we're almost in the third minute. It's almost over. Please go ahead.
This talk about home base. Anybody who's having anything to say about home base may not be wrong, but it depends on what you're saying. We've also seen the home base Chan. They played against Ghana. Yes, you want to agree that it was via penalty that they got knocked out, but a knockout is a knockout now. And let's be sincere with ourselves. It took input from Jose Pesero to go to their camp. Probably did stuff, providing all of the tactical kini, because we were told he was there, right? So it's not a matter of these people. It means that the people would even pass the instructions as coaches, as the technical guys in charge of the home-based team, will not really trust it if you do the work. It's all over. 2-1, Algeria, of course, have won the game against Nigeria.
Once more, the Super Eagles lose.
Well, it's not new. Any team can lose. But I'm just saying that 2-1, it has ended in favor of Algeria. And this international window as far as the friendly is concerned. So, yes, one thing I must not take away from this game is that you don't know the best of your team and where to improve on when your team is winning. Poor results like this will help us get better. And ideally, we should already start thinking of how to revamp a lot of things. But you find our players making a big deal out of this as if this is a friendly. What is Zedu Sanusi going to tell the referee at full time? It was almost going to end a yellow card until, Pesero came to say he should walk away. And the referee withdrew his hand from bringing out a yellow card. If you feel it was not a good game, I don't think you want to do all of that. Like, well, I will not put myself in a position to explain to people what they should do and what they shouldn't do. Maybe he's angry and that's the only way he can express it, and he feels the officiating was unfair. If that's his point, then he has a case. But I do not want these things to be part of our play. And almost immediately, the guys should look at what is happening and look at how they can start improving as quickly as possible.
What Zedu Sanusi was, what did they try to the referee now say? That goal with the first score that time, that first.
Why did they tell him for after 90 minutes?
Let's be honest, even that particular, maybe because at the time there was really nothing to do. Referee don't tell me that they played the goal, so there was really nothing they could do. And that goal, let's be honest, that actually looks like.
So if the decision didn't change now, why wanting to earn a yellow card that could probably give you a ban in another game?
Right.
Yes. If the decision didn't change then, why are you making a big deal of it now? They'll not give you that time. You can't say now the referee can't talk. Say,
I always wonder. You know what baffles me, Vicky? It's when during games referee don't give yellow or red, and he has given it. They don't rescind it. They don't take it back.
Especially
but you go see players go they vibe. They're not the carrier. They're not the nothing. I never see referee collect yellow card.
They change red to yellow.
I've never seen okay, red to yellow.
And they go just VR can call you, and then you go check, and then you say, okay, you know what? Red card cancelled, but the yellow.
But I never see they collect card back. Oh, I never watched ball enough.
Not common.
I don't know. I never see him. So
common.
I always wonder when those guys are fighting. I'm like, guy, nothing when you want to talk.
I think
you go only aggravate. They'll give you another one.
There's this funny scenario we saw before the international break. The guy scored a goal and took off his shirt to celebrate. It was supposed to be a winning goal for them. The VAR cancelled the goal. And he was already given a yellow card for taking off his shirt and celebrating. If they cancel that kind of goal, they're not supposed to cancel the card.
Yes.
But they tell the guy, say, oh yeah, that's your second yellow, bye-bye.
Wow.
It happens. So
that's unfair.
That's the thing. First things first, I want to say he doesn't have the complement of his best legs and the entire complement of the main guys and some of the main guys in the team. You want to create excuses here and there and all that. But let's hope we can learn the lessons from here. We can sit here and talk about it all day. On a personal level, I have like 3 to 4 things that I have noted here that we should begin to address as quickly as we can. But that's it. And good outing. Not so good in terms of the performance and in terms of the scoreline at the end of the day. But I hope we'll fix up and learn the lessons.
All right. One call. We have a break to go on. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
My
What's your
name
name?
is Ahmed. I'm calling you from. My name is Ahmed.
Okay,
Ahmed,
Ahmed,
welcome.
BQ.
Yes, sir.
Alpha.
Adeo.
Breezy.
Yes, sir, Ahmed. Good evening.
See, now maybe your husband on radio.
Una plenty, oh. Wow. Una plenty, yeah.
The thing where our people know be say, you dey hear me?
I hear you.
See, 2010, since 2010, Ghana don't qualify for World Cup. 2014, they don't qualify. After that, 2006, they qualify. 2002, they don't qualify. France 98, they know they did. USA 94, they know they did. And we go to all this World Cup where we talk. But Nigerians, they want everything. They want Nigeria to be there. You understand? And not be so that they play football. You will win some and you will lose some. But my hope is say that our keeper, that was good. Both of them. The other one, when they played day before last week, he made that Okoye. He made a mistake again. That Okoye, that old guy, into Maduka. Yes, he also made a mistake that day now. So two of them, we need for local base keeper, goalkeeper. Make this coach look for local base goalkeeper for us. That's what we need. And some positions. You understand? So.
The card don't finish.
Well, you see,
yeah.
that local base, now only when league they run, you go feed one. If league not they run, you not go collect their number for my WhatsApp.
Abi.
Come they go their ass.
Anyway, guys, we have bills to pay. So let's
and that's
pay
it tonight.
Bills. No, we're not done. No, we're coming back. We'll take some more calls, but let's just pay these bills. When we pay the bills, we come back. We'll just give you a recap of all the games that don't happen, and of course, take a few calls regarding the Super Eagles game, and then we'll call it a wrap. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. It's still Sports Radio Brila FM. It is Algeria 2, Nigeria 1. Stay tuned.
Area.
Banging goals. That's my name.
It's the equaliser. It's Newcastle.
Bringing you exciting and sporting moments. That's my objective. My name is 88.9 Brila FM.
Budweiser FIFA World Cup promotion is yours to take. Win a trip to see 2 World Cup matches live in Qatar plus other exciting prizes this World Cup season. Buy a FIFA World Cup limited edition Budweiser bottle or can, look under the crown cork or tab for your unique code. Then visit www.budweiser.com/FWC22 to register. Promo runs from August 15th to October 15th. Terms and conditions apply. Budweiser, official beer sponsor of the FIFA 2022 World Cup. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
Sport fans, where you? More ways to take enjoy and package sport informate as you day on the go. Now to follow us on top our social media platform and website as it hot. Breaking news we day. Live updates with full ground. Transfer gist and confirm gist with all the betterlicious analysis where they inside sports. Now we deserve like hot cake. Sharply follow us on top Twitter and Instagram at Brila FM 889. For Facebook, follow Sports Radio Brila FM. Come still visit our website, wey be www.brila.net. Make you don't miss anything as we carry on closer to the action.
You know, contributing your hot takes and opinions just got way easier because Sports Radio Brila FM is doubling down the fun by giving you 2 magical lines to connect to the studios. That means when you dial the numbers 090-40,889 or 090-41,889, your voice will be heard on the home of the fans around the world. What are you waiting for? Start dialing because now you have not one but a 2-way access to having your voice heard on your favorite radio station.
Baba na baba, want to know the move. Also no be dry, Igu no be foul. Alamo be tas na di baba. 20 years he no be beans. Who clear road now you know the way. No be today I say you don't say. We alamo be tas, show the way for our be tas. Alamo, drink am, alamo, share am, alamo. Baba na baba, oh alamo.
The best.
Tear down this wall.
All weekend. On
Brila FM. Sports Radio 88.9. Brila FM.
Power. Love it.
Area.
You must tell us why you think, I know, because you are foreign based, you cannot play for Nigeria. So those who left Nigeria to play abroad, the moment you step outside the shores of Nigeria, you are no longer eligible to play for Nigeria. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
I just want to make small contribution to...
What will be your name? Oh?
My name is AJ.
Okay. Tell us, what's AJ, please?
AJ is Jamil. Hello?
What's AJ? Anthony Joshua?
You know AJ Jamil Tokumbo.
Okay.
Good evening. This about the contribution I want to give about this about goalkeeper issue. When Iyama keep for Nigeria, no be home base. Iyama na home base don't keep. Iyama na reserve keeper to special me. Abi? Let them fight for keeper for this our Nigerian league. At least we still get a keeper. For now, we don't get defense. We don't get good defense. The keeper error.
Go on.
There's no one and this guy. They're no good at all. Don't after they want to give them, they're no good. Keeper no good. They're no good with that. Now the ability that they do to. They don't be keepers like that. Then they just try to polish at least 5 keeper from our premiership, our local league here. They can make something from there. Every time when they hear the analysis, keeper. Those 2 guys, they don't have it. I play ball. They don't have it.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution. We've got maybe 6 minutes or a little more tonight on the show to take in as many contributions as possible. And Neymar has now done 75 goals for Brazil. Just 2 goals left for Neymar to equal Pele's record for Brazil. 75. Oh boy. Hello, good evening.
Vicky.
Good evening to you.
Vicky.
Welcome.
Vicky, I need to talk.
Hey, bro. How's it going, man?
Vicky,
welcome.
I agree with you. My brother.
Welcome.
Vicky, should be now me go kill myself. I happy that
all is well.
I'm telling you, Vicky. Now, what you know, expect now, Vicky. The expectation. Would they fail to realize they don't name Nigeria, keeping alive. We are no longer that team where would the high expectation. You don't talk and finish. Yeah, don't forget that one team. You understand, Vicky? As we start building, maybe we start seeing changes, and for now, Vicky, anything will catch us, we'll keep on struggling. I'm telling you. Except we accept that that expectation will bring that down, then we don't accept that building and just some of this friendly match and keep on blending the home and the foreign, anyone at all. Because there's so-called foreign players where they call. You know what they play me, Vicky? Vicky?
Yeah, go on.
They want where they bench safe. They comfortably they bench. They know they panic do anything. They will still be called. They will still call this national team. All in the name of home base, no good. We no trust, we no get hope on our own base. We no get trust on that. So anyhow, we do for there. Even if not them today, even any club as far as now Europe made them come. No be so. It's telling on us. It's affecting the team. I'm telling you the truth. Not be by Europe or this team because it's in Europe and this and that. The team know nothing is going on. The things are we keep on now. Keeper don't concede. They put on blame on keeper. We don't get good keepers. This and that. I bet Vicky.
You're too much, my guy. You're too much, my guy. Okay, yes, Nick, of course, putting it out there tonight, and he's not impressed with what he has seen. But what do? We'll continue. And let's hope the team would keep improving beyond what we've seen this evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Yeah, welcome.
I hear you now do better work.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
This is your friend, Akerele Daniel.
Welcome this evening. Let's hear you.
You see, I was opportune to just watch the 3-minute extra time. I am not surprised because I warned all the sport lovers. They should not put mind on Nigeria match because I know we don't have defense. Even though I don't watch football, I know that it's not. I know it might not be keeper's fault because ball will pass middle to defense before the keeper. So we don't have defense. Whether anybody like it or not, we don't have defense. And this is high time for us to start inject home base defenders and maybe if possible 2 home base keepers. Let them contest with all these foreign that if I don't know that what is happening. So I don't just know. I know that with time things will get better, but we must start to do the right thing. I'm just telling you the fact. That's just. But I don't even put. I'm not surprised. Other people may be surprised. I am not surprised. Thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much for that one tonight. And yes, one final call. Before we wrap things up tonight. Yes, we've been talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the outcome of the game against Algeria. Yes, Nigeria were leading, but the Algerians, yes, scored the first and the second goal. Yes, a goal in each half to take or to win the game. Yes, to win 2-1 on the night. Hello, good evening. Okay, 88.9 Brila FM, and yes, just one more before we wrap things up right here tonight. Who would it be? Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Victor.
Yeah, good evening to you.
My name is Satyam.
Good to have you join us this evening. Welcome.
Victor, for the past 3, 4, 5 days or even 1 week, I've been calling. We are inviting players from Cyprus. When we have Rivers United goalkeeper, Plateau United goalkeeper. Although it's not a home-base keeper, a tall goalkeeper, you just crash, say my balls. You punch me, you punch the ball, just put the ball down. Now the punch ball, the keeper, and that ball was not supposed to be punched. Just catch that ball as far as that. Victor, we don't get keepers as well as tomorrow. The other man just before the goal, that one performs miracle. Today, a ball don't perform miracle. You home-based keepers. You can't invite somebody playing in Cyprus. Cyprus League, any other Nigerian league, bad. You don't better cut our league. Cyprus League. When you talk to them, environment where they are training. There's no way Cyprus League is better than Nigerian league. The one want to be in World Division 2. They're inviting that one. And you get the people that are playing in Continental. Cyprus League. Victor.
Yeah.
It's not special, but we don't have to pass. Also, people in Cyprus invited just strolling to come. Get number 1 set. The now people in England just strolling already set. Yes, what in Rivers United. Turkey United, Ramos are Spain contender, and we don't invite them. When we invite them, we are playing friendly matches, we don't invite these boys. So now we are playing matches for Nations Cup, that we invite them. When we invite them, we don't kind of matches that we try them. I beg you. Tomorrow morning, I wait for number 6 o'clock.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us tonight on the show. Yes, it's game over, and that game has come and gone. Yes, it was at the end of the day, at final whistle. Yes, 93 minutes that game lasted. It was Algeria 2, Nigeria 1. Thanks for being a part of it tonight on the show. Bright and early tomorrow, we'll get you started again, and all these things will be talked about again. Different perspectives, of course, so we'll come in and hopefully we'll have reactions coming in from different quarters as well. It's all love from here. God bless you. Have a restful night. I'm Victor Kani. Good night.
Total Sports. Sports for all game.
Drop goal. Between the posts.
Sports.
Radio
88.9 Brila FM.